Into its second Elite 16 event of the season, and first up of several cracking quarterfinals lined up for you on VBTV out here on court 2 today. Simon Golding.
Shocked that actually she was a little bit smaller than she thought.
Brilliant. Two tall players on the other side of the net though that can certainly compete with Tara and Brasher in terms of physicality.
Settling into their roles, and of course they know their defender and blocker, but it takes something to really start to dial in and understand. Look at the movement now of teamb-Cannon, and that is an exceptional shot.
Nuss and Brasher. Wow, got some movement on that ball. Well passed by Kraft. She goes high and hard off of the arms. It's a huge return from the tallest player out there. 6'4", and gets another piece of it. Easy coverage. That's great volleyball, and they're playing this like they've gone to the office for the day, and they're just putting in a shift.
Blockers turning around expecting it as opposed to expecting to have to set. So the preparation, even the preparation there to defend from Brasher, she didn't rush in, she saw teamb-Cannon coming, she held her ground and got the touch. So that's the adaptation that we're seeing, and Nuss and Brasher are looking very fluid at it.
Sinking feet. She'll serve again. They hit Kraft again, and the option swing is dug. Yeah, brackets again. It's all working at the moment for the number 2 seeds. Brasher defends nicely. Lots of cut on that. Great read from Kraft. Good ball control. Oh, that's exceptional ball control. Just keep it short, quick and low, Denise, and your opponents can't move that quickly.
Exactly why.
It was rather pleasant to watch. Not to play against, I suspect. They're touching everything right now. Cannon and Kraft cannot find the sand. And even the net doesn't help them get it done. Oh, at last. At last. That was starting to get a bit painful, Denise.
It certainly is, and I think we've got to remember, they've got to start tagging lines. They've got to go for those real seams between.
Just brilliant from Nuss. Very, very solid at the moment.
So that maybe Kraft can pull, not make Therese have to work so hard on the side outs.
Yeah, because Megan Kraft is a converted blocker. Might be a genius idea, Denise. We'll see if they go there at some point. Change the angle, brought the block into play, but just gets away with it. Here's the serve that can hurt them. Passed easily by Nuss. And played with patience again by the number 2 seeds. Not quite, not quite. Again. Lost a block, although it is continued pretty easily and well put away again.
Yeah, like any kind of double touch, she has to play it cleanly, just very, very calm with the touches on the ball.
Beach Pro Tour finals, which I'm sure won't fully make up for what happened in Paris, but at least ended on a high. Very tough for them in Paris, going out to Brandy and Melissa in the round of 16, Denise, and you felt for them.
And just discussed that sometimes you've got a first Olympics under your belt, and then what happens next, and you definitely feel that with this team they could be Olympians consecutive times over the next.
And a massive 9 set points. It's a demolition job at the moment by Nuss and Brasher in the red. And that's an angry hit, and it was hit very nicely.
Service line, allow the block to defense to work.
Little trickle, still doesn't get the ace. Oh, well played. To serve again, one of the new generation of funded beach volleyball athletes coming out of the university system. Former partner of Tina Gradina at USC Trojans. And that is one that she'd like to forget. So, chasing the match then, teamb-Cannon and the player about to serve, Megan Kraft. Very solid performance from the team in red. Nuss and Brasher.
You've got to learn from what you've done to a team by accident and then keep doing that. So go wide to the pin, move around.
And pick up a trickle ace, why not?
Yeah, against them. And somehow I feel like Cannon and Kraft have got to get a bit of feist going.
Again, another great look. Nice run from Megan.
Pulling up a little too soon. That's a bit of more magic carpet slithering into the sand.
Great shot, lovely spinner, line over. See where Kraft goes here. Starting on Nuss in set 2. It's unbelievable, isn't it? She's so dialed into what her opponents. Again, another tough one. Well defended, straight down the middle. Can Kraft find the sand? She can. That's more like it from Megan Kraft. That's the kind of hitting we've come to know and love over the last couple of seasons.
Brilliant. teama-Cannon doubling down on the serve. I'm not sure how it works out. But mentally, you just got to go. Got a +2. Good score on that round.
Interesting. So she's got a double bogey. At the moment is keeping this side out ticking over. Got to kill this ball. And that's just a freebie.
From that 21st that they had in Ostrava back in 24, they have been in Sunday every single event. So this could be a disappointing finish for them of 5th. We're not there yet, and there's definitely a long way to go. And this is better.
Good work, a little bit of patience this time.
It all starts to chip away.
Option. Pokey, very nice, good vision there.
Where if Brasher had stayed in at the net, then maybe Nuss is hoovering up. That's good forcing from them, brilliant.
Well, it's what Cannon has in her armoury. Nice. Makes this side out important, and it dips down in front of Kraft for the ace.
I do love this extended elite event. It's definitely allowing more opportunity to more teams to come through. It raises the level consistently over time.
Brasher down the middle. Kraft with a confident pass, but sticks it in the net. And this should be another point to the number 2 seeds, which it is. Absolutely nailed onto the baseline by Brasher.
Yeah, and that's teama-Cannon making ball. It's the right decision.
Kept it legal as well, playing it with the palm of the hand, right at the base. Good dig, right on the tape. A little fortunate for Cannon, came straight back to her, but she makes the most of it.
It's so difficult for them to get these plus points, though. Having to work incredibly hard on defense, but again, it's the more funky style where they're just playing a little bit fast. All you're doing is listening. You don't have to hit it hard, especially you know the block's up.
That's not going to help, but that's a good finish. Well, the unconventional side outs.
If she's got it in control and she nails the pass, the set's too good coming from Nuss.
Good serve, really good serve. Down the middle with pace again. That's the only serve that's caused the number 2 seeds any problems.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 2018 then, 2 match points. And straight into it. Good block, it's all over, and that's clinical stuff. Nuss and Brasher look like they're going to be very difficult